We can use a quotient, a rational function. We can use a radical function. We can use a linear or quadratic. So linear, quadratic, radical, rational.
Radical.
Okay, so let's look at a radical. I don't know. Let's look at x squared minus 1. Let's see what happens. It may take a while. We'll see. It just came to my mind. We'll see what happens. So I have to write f prime of x as limit as h approaches 0 from the square root of x plus h, everything squared minus 1, minus the square root of x squared minus 1 divided by h. And I know that two things have to happen eventually. When I plug in 0, I have to have 0 over 0. There is no discussion there. That's definite. But I know that terms without h must go away, and eventually this h must go away, and at the end it will go away for good because it's a limit. Okay, so my only chance is to rationalize with the square root of x plus h squared minus 1 plus the square root of x squared minus 1 and over x plus h squared minus 1 plus the square root of x squared minus 1. This is 1. So we're not changing anything really. So then I have limit as h approaches 0. The numerator, please remember, that's why I've been torturing you with this, quote unquote. I'm using a plus b times a minus b equals x squared minus b squared. So the first term squared is x plus h squared minus 1 minus. I should write in parentheses x squared minus 1 with minus in front, or x squared plus 1 directly. Over h, in parentheses, the square root of x plus h squared minus 1 plus the square root of x squared minus 1. These two go away. You can square and subtract. Instead, I'm going to use this backwards. Now I have a squared minus b squared, which is a plus b times a minus b. I managed to write plus. Why? No excuse. Okay, so then the numerator will be x plus h plus x, x plus h minus x. These two will go away. Eventually, this will go away because these two go away. So now the numerator, when I plug in h0, the numerator is 2x. And the denominator is, when h is 0, I have x squared minus 1, x squared minus 1, so it's 2, the square root of x squared minus 1. These two must go away, and the final is x over the square root of x squared minus 1. On the side, I will do my own formula, and the function is the square root of x squared minus 1. So I have f prime of x equals 1 over 2, the square root of x squared minus 1, times the inner function prime. So I get x over the square root of x squared minus 1. Of course I will do this. Because look at all these calculations. I could make an error. So it's the same. Any questions, please? Anything? I would definitely finish all the work this weekend, everything. Please, with at least 60%. If you just open an assignment and it's 0, please, I just don't want to allow you to set yourselves up for failure. So please do not be happy with the 60%. I hope that you're not. So do your best, but at least 60% on all assignments so you qualify for the midterm. Please. I want everyone to do very well. Anything else? Any other topic or other problems? Yes, one of your colleagues asked me about the